Monica, we are actually live now. I'm just gonna let in all the students in.
Okay, that's fine.
Shall we start?
Yes,
Okay, I'm just gonna give like a short brief and then we can start.
yes,
Uh,
absolutely. I'm ready.
Good morning, good afternoon, students. Welcome to the University of Westminster seminar. We have Monica who will be presenting and helping you with any questions that you may have. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat box and we will answer them at the end of the session. Thank you. Monica, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Shagun. Hello, good afternoon, anyone. Thank you for joining this session. So, as Shagun mentioned, my name is Monica. I work for the University of Westminster in the international team, and part of my role is to inform the students, international students, about the institution, our profile, the courses, and application process. So today, our sort of partner institution, SI UK, organized this webinar. I'm going to have a presentation for you. I've prepared something. It will take me around 30 minutes to provide you with all the information. And at the end of my presentation, you will have an opportunity to ask me any questions. So now I'm going to share my screen and start off presenting. Okay. Sorry. Let me share. Okay. I hope that you can see my screen right now. In case you can't, please let us know.
Monica, you need to open up the PowerPoint.
Ah.
It's got a list of files. It just needs opening up.
Okay. Let me do it again then. Can you see it right now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Is it still okay?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So hello, London. Hello, Westminster. I should be introducing sort of this session to you. And because University of Westminster, for those of you who don't know, is London-based university, and we are in the heart of this metropolis. I mean, our location is fantastic. I will tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. So as I said, my presentation will take half an hour. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the campuses, the courses that we teach, the entry criteria, also the process for the application, if there is still the places available or not, and important information for you as potentially interested students. So probably for those of you who are based in London, I'm not sure if you are connecting from abroad or London, you may already know that London is a fantastic city to study, especially if you want to become an international student. London has been voted through the sort of QS ranking as best student city, starting throughout actually 5 consecutive years, starting in 2018 and also in 2024. And it also it just indicates that London is really important destination for education and the celebration for innovation, cultural city, and also international hub. In London, what we can, I mean, of course, apart from academia, apart from the academic year, the course, the program that you will be studying, London has got a lot to offer. Even though it's one of the biggest metropolis in the world at the moment, it's also the third greenest capital city in the world. So for those of you who are sometimes tired with the fuss and the buzz of the big city, will definitely find a lot of beautiful green spaces around London and inside London to rest and get relaxed. There are 250 museums altogether. A lot of them are free to enter and to visit. London is truly international. It's a hub for all the nationalities to come here and to either to look for the education or professional opportunities. At the moment, we have 300 languages spoken in the capital. Of course, restaurants, cinemas, also music performances, around over 32,000 music performances per year. Many of you might be not aware that London is also the university city, and currently we have over 500,000 students studying at London universities. London can be treated as a hub for traveling around Europe and not only. We have 5 international airports, so it's very easy to go even away for the weekend to Europe or further. For those of you who are keen on sport, they will be pleased to find out that there are 19 football clubs altogether. And of course, London is a very, very old city. It's got the history of over 1,000 years, and you feel it when you go, especially to the center of London. You really feel and feel the age, and you feel the history speaking through the buildings and streets and the venues as well. So it's a very exciting place to be. University of Westminster is located in London, as I mentioned before. We have 4 campuses in the center of the city. On those 3 campuses, we have 3 major colleges that comprise of 12 different academic schools. So depending on what you are going to study or students are going to study, you are going to be based at a slightly different building. I will show you the location map in a moment. It's the University of Westminster. It's not a small institution. We have 21,000 students who come from over 150 countries. So we also embrace that internationality of London, and we are very, very proud of that. And University of Westminster is practically oriented university. So we make sure that our courses reflect what's happening in the real life, real professional industry life, but also we enjoy close professional links with a number of organizations within London, but also outside of London. Organizations in commercial, industrial, political, and media sectors cooperate with us to provide the academic programs, but also they share the expertise with the students. I will tell you a little bit more about that in a second. So, okay, so this is the location map. On this slide, you just see, of course, it's not the whole of London, it's just the center of London. And you can see the major landmarks on the map shown. So the places like Madame Tussauds, Waxyger Gallery, British Museum. Then we have St. Paul's Cathedral, also St. James Park, Hyde Park, Regent's Park. There's Buckingham Palace nearby. So as you can see, this is like the core place of the city. The navy blue squares indicate where the university buildings are. So we have Cavendish campus, Regent campus, and Marylebone campus, just close to each other. They are all within 10 to 15-minute walk from each other. And there's also Harrow campus in the northwest from in the northwest from the city center. By tube, it would take you around 15 to 20 minutes to get to the center from Harrow campus. This is the map that some of you may recognize. This is the tube map of London, and the blue dots again indicate where the campus's location. As you can see, I mean, you cannot be more central than us. And what can you study? More or less, I mean, of course, you can study throughout any level. So we offer courses starting from foundation level through undergraduate courses, postgraduate courses, and for those of you interested in the research, there are also PhD options available. But what is important is that there is a big array of the programs available, and practically you can study anything at the University of Westminster apart from medicine and mechanical engineering. On this slide, probably I wouldn't fit the whole list of the courses because there are around 300 of them at the moment. This is just the indication of study areas, and each study or area will contain a number of programs available. So as you can see, starting from accounting, art and design, business, biomedical sciences, also humanistic studies, so criminology, English, fashion, film, languages, marketing. There's also nutrition, politics and international relations, psychology, tourism and events. So there's really a huge choice of programs to choose from. At the bottom of this slide, I have provided the link to the university website where you can find detailed information on all the courses provided if you would like to search for anything in particular. We are professionally oriented. We make sure that our courses are practical and professional experience is included. But of course, as you can see, we are academically recognized as well. These are just a few examples of the latest rankings that come from Guardian University Guide ranking 2024, so very fresh from the press, and a few examples of how our courses are rated. So let's say we are 7th in the UK and 2nd in London for fine art. We are 17th in the UK and 5th in London for economics, and also 25th in the UK and 2nd in London for creative language. These are just the examples, and of course this is just one ranking time, and the list is not full, but it's just to show you that university courses are recognized academically and professionally as well. So what can you study where? This is the picture of Regent campus. Here we have School of Humanities, School of Social Sciences, so any courses related to that. Students who study criminology, English languages, politics, international relations, and law are based at this campus. Then we have Cavendish campus, any life sciences, including biomedical sciences, computer and IT courses, but also nutrition and psychology courses. Marylebone campus, we have School of Architecture here, and so quite a lot of courses linked with the architecture, but also technological architecture and project management linked with the architecture. We also have specialist courses in transport and logistics in this department. And Westminster Business School. Westminster Business School at the moment is one of the biggest business faculties in the UK. We provide a number of courses in accounting, finance, economics, business and management, human resources management, marketing, and MBA studies. Last but not least, Harrow campus. This is the campus that I sort of indicated that it's slightly off the center of London, but it's very commutable, the distance. It's very easy to jump on the tube and get to the center of London. art and design, fashion courses are here, television, film, journalism, music and photography. So a lot of courses linked with media, communications, but also arts. I have included here a few short videos, but due to the length of my presentations, we won't be able to watch all of them. But perhaps I can just show you the example of one of our campuses, the oldest one, Regent Campus. So this is our headquarters, and it was the place where University of Westminster was founded. So it might be interesting for you to see a little bit of the inside of the building. So now I'm going to play this short video for you, giving you a little bit more insight into Regent Campus of the university.
Monica, sorry, we can see the video, but we cannot hear any audio. Can you just check on your end once?
You cannot hear any audio?
No.
Okay. let me just, to be honest,
I think it's almost finished. So we could read the subtitles. So I think perhaps we'll send the video to the students after
okay.
the seminar.
Let me just go down. Let me. Just, I think it just started the YouTube channel right now. Let me just go to the next slide then. Okay. Apologies, everyone. Apologies for this. I think YouTube channel sort of interferes my presentation. So I'm just going to carry on with my presentation. I will start sharing the slides again. Okay, let's skip the videos altogether. Okay, so for those of you who are interested, you can watch all the virtual tours on our YouTube channel. And now just simply carry on with the remaining information. I'm also aware of the time. We don't have much time left. So of course, you might be interested in how much the courses cost. Undergraduate courses from 2025 will be £17,000 per year. Postgraduate courses prices vary. They are between £14,000 to £22,000, depending on the course. So if you are interested in any particular program, you would need to find out this information on the website. International students are expected to pay a deposit, which is £4,000, and then the remaining amount of the course fee can be paid in installments, with 50% of the fee would need to be paid at the enrollment time. Remaining 50% can be paid in 2 further installments in December or January. And more information, detailed information on the payment methods and the installment plan is again included on our website. English language requirements. Of course, when you come to study at the university in the UK, you need to fulfill the language requirements. We need to make sure that you are ready to start the academic course at the university. So normally, if you want to study undergraduate course, you would need to pass IELTS or any other officially accepted English course and obtain the result of 6.0 in IELTS with 5.5 in individual components. A few of our design and media courses might have slightly higher entry requirements. When it comes to postgraduate studies, the standard entry requirement is higher, of course, because it's the master's degree. IELTS is 6.5 or equivalent, with 6.5 in writing and 6.0 in all other requirements. A very small number of courses have got slightly higher entry requirements of IELTS that includes psychology and master courses. Okay. Also, just for the students, of course, academic criteria are the most important, but if you apply for the course where other skills will be expected from you, like architecture or design courses, you would also need to submit a portfolio of your work. Now, this is something important to mention. Perhaps, okay, I will look at the other slide. So universities in the UK and University of Westminster, they apply very strict application deadlines. You are still in time to apply if you are interested in starting your course in September, because the application deadline for international students falls on the 1st of July. Then at the last day to meet the conditions, because sometimes you might get conditional offer, and then we expect you to provide some additional documents or your IELTS test results, etc. This would need to be provided by the 1st of August. International students need to apply for a visa, probably you know, and the last date to request the CAS outside the UK is the 23rd of August. The enrollment starts on the 16th of September and the first week of teaching on the 23rd of September. Last date for enrollment, so you must be in the UK at that time, is the 7th of October. And now a word of warning. There are a lot of students who, despite us sending a lot of warnings and deadlines, etc., they might be arriving later than the 7th of October. If it's the case, it's better to defer your offer till January entry, because we have quite a lot of January courses, and not to come at all, because you will be sent away and it will cause a lot of disappointment. Scholarships. Many students ask me about scholarships, if they are available. We have international postgraduate scholarship for the students. However, for September 2024, this one is not available any longer. The scholarship application will reopen in October for January entry programs. There are certain eligibility criteria that would need to meet, and you would need to submit additional application in order to be considered. It's also worth mentioning that we have quite a generous alumni discount offered for students. It's 20%. So for those of you who want to study undergraduate course, you might as well progress to master's study with us and enjoy that generous discount for your further studies. Again, the link is included at the bottom of the slide. So if you would like to find out more details, all the information is available there. Of course, I would like also to mention what's apart from academia, apart from academic life, studying your programs, you are interested in student life. There is quite a lot going on at the University of Westminster and quite a lot of services provided for international students, as we have a long experience with welcoming international students to our university buildings. So there is a student advice service. This department provides information, legal information about visas, about the welfare, about the immigration system. So as soon as you get an ID number as our applicant, you are entitled to get in touch with them if you are in need of further advice regarding your visa or situation as an international student. We organize an international student welcome program for anyone coming from abroad. You would need to pre-register, but this is to introduce you to London life, university life, and to make sure that you are well prepared to make your first steps in London as the international students. This happens before the official enrollment for all the students, so before the 16th of September. There is a lot of academic support provided throughout your studies. We have tutoring system in place, which means that all the students, all the groups are divided into smaller groups of students, up to 15 students. You have a tutor assigned to you, and this person would be contactable throughout your studies to discuss any matters linked with your progress, academic matters, but also if there's anything in your personal life that you would like to discuss that should be taken abroad, this could be taken up with your tutor. Students' Union is very active. We have a lot of student societies. There is Student Council representing the student body as well, which is elected every year. We have over 300 different student societies at the moment at our university. So there are sports club, media clubs. We have a radio station at the University of Westminster. It's called Smoke Radio. And so it's run by the media students, but of course it welcomes students from any other background. Career Development Center. This is another specialized team at the university for students. So their job is to help you with your employability, to make sure that after graduating, you will sort of find out the job that is suitable to your CV and make you successful. They provide a variety of services. So, for example, they do the CV adjustments for the UK job market. They provide interview preparations, so they arrange one-to-one meetings with students, and you can have a fake interview with them. They also organize internships in London, and not only. Internships vary in length. They might be 1 month or 1 year long, and these are paid internships as well. Very interesting, also offer mentoring scheme and that is put in place. So it's about pairing you with a successful professional in your field, and that person normally is a person from the outside university, will be providing you with help, assistance when it comes to your career choices and how to look for the best opportunities. We offer part-time work throughout your studies at the university. This happens through 2 schemes called Talent Bank and Student Ambassador Scheme. Very flexible and easy system to get some to earn some extra money as a student. And of course, many of you know that post-study work visa is still in place. So this is further opportunity for you to gain or look for professional experience with the UK after graduation. Career Development Advice Service is available for our students not only during the course of your studies, but also after graduation. So you can contact that department up to 2 years after your graduation. Students undertaken, there is a record of students who have undertaken work experience and internships at sort of exemplary employers: Google, IBM, BBC, Bank of England, Microsoft, NHS, GlaxoSmithKline, Burberry, and many, many, many others. Accommodation is available for all the international students. However, it cannot be guaranteed. For those of you who are interested, you need to apply early. You can apply as an applicant. There is no charge for that. And in case you change your mind, it is very easy to do so. The accommodation would cost you approximately from 190 to 295 pounds per week, depending on your location and type of room. More information on accommodation, including the virtual tours, is available on our website again. Stay in touch. It's very easy actually if you are interested in the University of Westminster, you want to find out more, there are a number of resources you can use. First of all, we have a live chat with our students. I provided you with the address at the top of the page. Students who study on different courses come from different countries. So if you have any question that you would like to ask, what it is like to study with us, to ask them about the experience, this is the very easy way to do. We have course inquiries department. They will be able to provide you with detailed information about any programs at the University of Westminster. Again, student advice service to provide you with thorough and legal information on your visa. And university organizes open days virtual and physical ones throughout the whole of year. So every 2 to 3 months, there will be another event coming up. The next one, this one is for undergraduate students, will be taking place very soon on the 15th of June. And I think it's excellent way to make yourselves acquainted with the university, and that all those open days give you much better feel of what it is like to study with us. You need to pre-register first, and again, the registration link is available on our website. Okay, let's skip. I mean, there was another video, but let's skip this bit now. I think I'm conscious of the time. I think we have come to the end of this short presentation about the university. I hope I was able to provide you with some information. And now, if there are any questions to answer, I'm happy to take them. I will stop sharing the presentation right now, and I'm passing over to the organizers.
Thank you. Shagun, do we have any questions from the students, please?
I think we had just 1 or 2 questions. Just give me a moment. So I guess there's a student who would like to know about specialized master's degree in teaching and training in physics and chemistry. Student, can you please unmute your mic and elaborate? Sure, if the student is there.
Okay, thank you, Shagun. Yes, unfortunately, we don't have any sort of teaching courses apart from TESOL, so teaching English for students of foreign languages. So this is the only one that we can offer. So I'm afraid we don't have anything suitable for this student.
Students, if you have any questions, could you please unmute your mic and ask Monica?
Monica, there was one question in the chat around student support. Sort of how much support is there for students at the University of Westminster, for international students? And how would they go about getting this support when they arrive on campus?
Okay. So I think I partially touched on this during my presentation. So we are a very international university. We have over 160 nationalities represented in our student body, and we are quite experienced with providing support to international students. So first of all, before you arrive, when you arrive, we organize a welcome program for international students. It's a program that takes place across a few days. You are going to be introduced to the life in London, to university life, but we normally invite representatives of different sectors. Like you can open your bank account if you don't have one. There's Santander Bank invited. And the police also are present during the welcome program to provide you with the information on our safety in London and best options for you. So, and also we organize sessions with different departments and with our student ambassadors who come from international, from different countries, from abroad. So it's quite a comprehensive program that will introduce you to the university. As I said, there is a student advice service providing you with the information on the welfare, visa, immigration system. We have course inquiries. Career department. Career department also works specifically with international students. We have counselors there who specialize with advice service for international students, not only for home-based students. So there's quite a lot to choose from. There's quite a lot provided. I am not sure if that answers your question, because international students, of course, they use more or less the same services as the home-based students. So anything that is available for students, home students, is available for international students. And apart from the other services that I mentioned, I just don't know if there is anything in specific that you are after.
Monica, there's another question. A student has asked about the study pattern and assessment in a postgraduate program.
Okay, so the assessments vary. It depends. Some postgraduate programs, you will be surprised, they don't even have the exams. So this is all. So assessment is based on the project work or certain things that you would need to deliver. But it will vary. So as I said, it will be partially practical, partially academic. The classes will be divided into seminars. During the seminars, there's like a particular, more detailed assessment done, but in most cases, it varies. So it's both academic and practical assessment.
Thank you, Monica. Do any more students have any other questions? There's another question. For a law undergraduate program, when do we choose our classes? Or is there a set list of classes we are given that every law undergraduate takes?
So of course, yes, thank you, Shagun. I'm happy to take this question. So of course, kind of provisional timetable. It will be available straight away when you select the course that you would like to study. So different courses, they will have different core modules and option modules. So you would know straight away what classes you would need to take and what options you can choose. That will depend on the program that you are going to take, because we have a few programs, LLB programs available. But the final selection of all the modules and the classes takes place during the registration week, which is in September. So starting from the 16th of September, when students arrive on the campus, when they go through the first registration, and then they will be given the opportunity to select the courses and finalize their timetable.
Thank you, Monica. I think we'll wait a couple of more minutes for any students to have any other questions.
Okay.
Students, you have like one last chance. If you have any questions, could you please ask us? Uh, Monica, shall we end the session?
If there are no more questions coming, then yes, of course. Thank you everyone for joining the session. I hope it was useful. In case you would like to discuss anything in detail, I'm happy to be sent an email if you would like to arrange one-to-one, or then I would advise you to also follow up with ESA UK, who is our official partner in the UK and very experienced, who have been working with us for many, many years now. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you, students, for joining, and have a lovely day ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.